Okay, it's question and answer time. Lately I've been getting a lot of questions. Ever since my last video, my last question and answer video, I've been getting a lot of questions in, and so here I am, ready to do more. All right, so yeah, when was the first time you saw Michael Jackson? How old were you, and what song was it? I was 3 years old when I first heard Michael Jackson, and the song was "Beat It." That was the first song I ever heard that was part of pop culture, and I just love that song. And so, I still have home videos of me singing it, as a little kid, and so, I still love that song to this day. That's the first time I ever, first time I saw Michael Jackson on TV, and the reason why I saw that song is because it was part of the Alvin and Chipmunks Rockin' with the Chipmunks. When and how did you decide you wanted to be an impersonator? Well, I've always been doing some form of impersonating. I saw Michael Jackson in 2001 at 11 years old. I saw that and I thought, this is what I want to do. And then I started performing on the playground. This is kind of a funny story. I used to perform this on the playground. And I don't think I've ever told you guys this story, but I'm going to tell you now. But I used to perform Michael Jackson stuff on the playground, in the sandbox. That was my little stage. That was my little stage. It was was in the sandbox. And I entered a talent show, and I had a custom Beat It jacket made for that performance, and I auditioned, and they loved it. There wasn't much of a reaction at the audition, but I remember there was something there, and people were like, "This guy's good," So then we went through rehearsal after rehearsal, but then when it came to time for the show, I went out there, did my thing, and the place just went nuts. I mean, you would not believe, just tons of, screaming teenagers, in both the stands, on my left and my right. And like, once they did the moonwalk, people were all like, they're like, yeah, and all I could hear was the screaming from this side and this side. All I could hear is a wall of sound around me, and so it was pretty intense, and I couldn't even hear the music, at that point. And but I went on with the routine, and so yeah, I've told this story many times, but why do you ask? Yeah, from then on, I was like, this could go somewhere. If you could pick a superpower, what would it be and why? If I could pick a superpower. The thing is that I'm a big Batman fan, and he has no superpowers. This guy has nothing. He just has the technology. And that's what I'd like to do, because, I'm a martial artist, and I like skills. I like to do stuff with skill. But if I had to pick a superpower, I'd have to pick something like the Green Lantern, to have like a ring, or just like have a ring that you could, shoot anything out of, and just create things, illusions and weapons, anything you could think of with this one little ring, there's out of course. So that's my thing for superpower. That's what I want to do. Besides being a Power Ranger. But that's a whole nother story.